At the edge of understanding, the border of the known, the breaking point of reason, where logic is dethroned, where sense is defenseless and festers on the bone, one writer fights a cycle trying to write a way back home. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Ribbon.
We open our protagonist, brash, pragmatic fantasist, trapped within a cabin, frantic, grappling with a manuscript, passionately grasping for a catalyst, but the syntax isn't landing, grabs the draft out from the carriage and abandons it. He doesn't really know quite what he's writing, but he has to, sits enraptured in the flow of what he's typing, cramping wrist his hands and fits the hammer, slam the characters, they writhe and dance and twist, but never seem to parse more than surviving as the grammar shifts. A bulb, it flickers for a moment, darkness falls for just a second, but it lingers, forms unspoken, hark the call, the shadows beckon, swallowed dawn, still all-consuming, every corner lurking, looming, hear the ichor hymn so soothing as the screaming silence deafens. Another page, a hurried scrawl, a night replays, a dozen more, another failed and crumpled ball of almost maybe on the floor. Framed within the maze within the print, his escape from all this hinges on which page becomes the door.
Existence is cast in the answers we write to riddles and chapters that can't be defined. Pigment of black and the parchment of white, the figments they track through the dark to the light. The hammers and keys and the patterns they weave, the fragments of me that they trap in between. We all have to write on the pages we're given, but you can't live life on both sides of the ribbon, tied to the ribbon.
It is the dream of any creative to leave their mark indelible on the world around them. But be careful what mark such an obsession might leave on you.
Another chapter opens, but our hero isn't sure if the pattern is unbroken. Has he penned this page before? Is he writing what he's lived or now reliving what he's written? Every end with failed beginnings cast adrift within the lore. On a lake that turned to ocean, drowning under weight of legacy. When any sentence could be sentenced as the last they ever see. Our pages pass relentless, count or not, there is no remedy. And so he sits again, attempts to pen preemptive threnody. Amorphous in memoriam, in effigy uncertain. Unsure if all this really is himself, at least a version. But these whispers grip the narrative, treat sense with bleak aversion. Tendrils bend and break.